our shared reading. So we'll start with our warm-up. Let's keep your eyes peeled. We're going to read the Super Reader poem. Ready?
Yeah.
What's the title?
Super Reader.
Here we go.
Super Reader, Super Reader, does whatever a reader can. Sees a word and decides. Reads that word before your eyes. Look out! Here comes the Super Reader.
Excellent. Okay, so we have a new book today. Right? And this book is called Log Hotel. Can you say that?
Log Hotel.
So I'm thinking in my head, I think I know what a log is, and I know what a hotel is, because that sounds like the Spanish word, right? So I wonder what this book is going to be about. I want you to think. I want you to say this sentence. This book is going to be about. So we know that a hotel is a place where people stay, right? Spend the night. And there's a log. So I'm thinking, I'm wondering what's going to happen. So we're going to read this to find out what's going to happen, okay? And see if your predictions were right, okay? Okay, I want you to read along with me, okay? Eyes on the words. Ready, read. This oak tree has been living in the forest for 100 years. Look at this picture. Ready? One day, a strong wind knocks the tree down. The tree blanks to the ground. So I'm thinking in my head, what could this word be? Okay, one day a strong wind knocks the tree down, and the tree does something to the ground. Whisper to your partner next to you. What do you call it? Okay, turn back around. I'm hearing falls. So you were able to read. Did you guys have a picture in your mind what happened? A tree, the wind is blowing, blow, and what happened? Are we ready? Falls. Okay, now let's reread this again with the word falls. Here we go.
One day a strong wind
Knocks
the tree down. The tree falls to the ground. Now the tree is a log.
A log. What is a log? Turn to your partner and talk about what a log is. A trunk. Wow, that's a big word there. A trunk. Wow. What part of the trunk is this? Right here, right? Oh, this is the trunk. I want to ask you a question. Do you think, is the tree still alive? Are the roots in the ground? Can it get water from the ground? The tree is falling down, so now it's not living anymore. Here we go. Soon, ants and beetles move in and eat the log. They drill small holes in the log as they eat. So I'm thinking, they drill and they're going into the log, and I'm going to use my pictures and the words around it to figure out what this means. They drill small. Let's talk to your partner. What do you think they drill? Okay, let's see what we got. Tunnels. Wow. Let's reread the sentence.
They drill small tunnels
In the log as they mushrooms. Does anyone see anything that looks like mushrooms? Nico, come point to what you think looks like mushrooms. Ready? Mushrooms. Yeah.
Hooray! Today is our day.
We're off to great places. We're off and away. Oh, the books we will read. Oh, the books we your head. What happened first? Then what happened next? At the end. Blue, I want you to start by telling what happened first in the story, and then green, you're going to continue on. You're going to do seesaw telling of the story. Ready? Go. Green, blue starts. Readers, when we read Log Hotel, we're going to practice reading for fluency. Okay? Fluency is when we don't read like a robot. Okay? Okay. You ready? Let's begin. This old tree has been living in the forest for 100 years. Do you see where it says one day and there's a comma? That means you're going to take a little break. Okay? One day. Okay, let's begin. Ready, read. One day, a strong wind knocks the tree down to make the soft log as it decays. This decays. Everyone say decays. Turn to your partner and talk about what decay means. Turn decays. Alex? Making tunnels. Anything else? We talked about decay as breaking up, right? So it's no longer a log, a solid log. It's starting to break up. And Valley yesterday talked about compost, right? How things start to break up. Okay, let's keep reading. Ready? Read.
Soon living things called fungi grow on the log. Inside the log,
Take a deep breath.
fungi look like spaghetti. Outside the log, fungi look like mushrooms.
I'm going to have different people read. If you're sitting on blue, I want you to read this first line. We ready? The first sentence. So you're going to start at soon and end at log. Ready? Read.
Soon living things called fungi grow on the log.
If you're sitting on green, now it's your turn. We're going to start it inside. We're going to end at spaghetti, but we're going to pause at the comma after log. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Read.
Inside the log, fungi look like spaghetti.
Okay, everyone, last sentence. Pausing at the comma, ending at the period. Ready? Read.
Outside the log, fungi look like mushrooms.
Who can come up and find the word? What is it, everyone? What's this called?
Snails.
Snails. Who can come find the word snails? All of you? Find the word. What's the first sound? What's the next sound? Snails. Good. We agree?
Yeah. They reach the tunnels
As they hunt
as they hunt
for fresh fungi
for fresh fungi
and dead beetles
and dead beetles
and ants
and ants
to eat.
to eat.
Wow. Now can we read the whole sentence together?
Yeah.
Here we go. Ready? Read. They creep through the tunnels as they hunt for fresh fungi and dead beetles and ants to eat. Woo! Keep going. Log now. Let's look at this log. How would you describe this log? How is it different from the beginning of the story when the tree fell? Think. Log is different now. Different now. Wanda, can you share what you were saying?
He was a tree, but now he's not a tree. And that's
Soil. So you see that some of this log is turning into soil.
yeah,
So we're all here. Let's get our minds and everyone focused for what we're going to do today. Ready? What's the title?
our gathering song.
Here we go.
We are
focus on reading from the beginning to the end, like confident readers. Okay, so there's two words that I want to make sure that we know before we read. The first word is decay. Can you say decay? So you'll notice that it's a long E and a long Y. Can you say decay? Okay, and decay means to break down, right? So when the log is going to decay and go back into the soil, okay?
This oak tree has been living in the forest for 100
Ants and beetles move in and eat the log. They drill small tunnels in the log as they eat. I want to hear all readers. Ready, read. The tunnels help to make the log soft as it decay. Everyone, ready, read.
The seed will grow into a tree.
One day, the tree will fall.
And two will become a log hotel.
Let's stand up. Take a bow. Excellent reading. All right. Okay, I want you to think about what changes happened in this story. So think about the beginning of the story, in the middle of the story, and then at the end. What changes happened? Let's turn to our partners in 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And I want you, come sit here, to talk about what changes happened in the story.
First is 1-3, and then he fall and on the animal's cross, and then he destroyed the trunk, and then he put one seed and he would make one little tree. I listen to Valley. Thank you. First the tree, then it falls down, then
Thank you, Valerie.
I think first was a tree, then it was a log, and then the worms ate it, and it grew another tree.
About the titles. Okay, so this book is called Log Hotel. Why do you think the author calls this book Log Hotel? I'll hand it off to Luciana.
Thank you. I think that the tale of the story was called Log Hotel because all the animals come and they start to like destroy the log, like destroy the log, and
That's going to be the end of our discussion today. So we chose this book because the log, right, changed all these different animals, and some of the animals that we've been studying went to live in the log hotel, right? And it also reminds us that this log hotel is going to decay, right?
and then go make fungi.
And then it's going to grow another tree, right?
Because the acorns can
The seed will